Greetings guys, my name is Sugi and thanks for joining me today on my newest hero guide, and this time we will be exploring the fiery girl Jin She. Jin She. I'm not sure how the actual pronunciation goes, but have mercy on my soul. So she is pretty much a bruiser, I would say. Like, you can build her as a damage dealer and she works as a tank as well. I like to play as DPS, and she usually goes pair with somewhere like Vermilion on top lane, or plays mid lane or solo, or mid lane as two. It's just, or in the bottom lane solo. There's many variations that work for her. Let's go down a bit of the abilities. So the Q is Everthirst Flame, and this pretty much is inline damage that deals magic damage and also stuns. With each rank, the duration of the stun increases, and of course, if the actual thirst goes through an enemy or ally unit, the actual range of the line will be extended slightly. And the next ability is W, and this is pretty much AoE damage that will do like a debuff on everybody it hits of an armor and magic armor debuff, and it will do AoE damage, as I said, and each attack reduces the Whirling Embers cooldown by 2 seconds. So this is something really good for wave clear, in my opinion, and that kind of makes it really good. And this is the second ability you max out. So first you max out Q, and then you start out with W. And our third ability is Firefall. Nothing to do with the amazing TV series, by the way. But this is pretty much the one that you would initiate with. So you jump from brushes or a vision area where enemy doesn't have vision, and you can gank really heavily with this ability because it has a very immense range, but it has a very long cooldown though. So you have to be really careful when you use the ability, and actually if you cancel it, it goes on cooldown. It doesn't go like half cooldown. So this is the ability that gives you, of course, armor and magic armor for 5 seconds when you go in. So pretty much your combo goes, you go with E, then you W or Q before, and then you W, and then you position yourself and do ultimate. That is pretty much the normal combo. And the ultimate pretty much gives a passively spawn embers. These embers will deal damage everybody who walks through them. And on the active side of the ability, it will create all the embers that are on the ground will come to you, and each of the abilities, each of the heroes that gets hit on the embers will deal damage, and each ember will restore 2% of max health on Jin She. So it can deal pretty much like 10 to 20% even of your health, and that's pretty immensely good. Next up, we're going to talk about a bit of items. So there's a few items that are really good. Soul Steer is pretty good because you get magic lifesteal and you will be spamming your abilities as well, and this gives you a bit of mana, and she's kind of mana hungry hero, and that's why the mana is really good for her. Inferno Brand is really good because it gives a bit of armor, a bit of magic armor. It deals damage per second, and this is really good for going in because you will be doing a lot of AoE damage. You will be chunking down the enemy's lines. It's really good for team fights. This item is really good for team fights. Power Conduit is pretty good item in my opinion. That gives you the kills of your mana. Then you have, of course, 2 choices of power boots, or you buy the CC boots, which remove all the CC from you so you can chase down opponents or initiate better, whatever may be the situation. Some items that could work is Grimoire and Wizard Hourglass. These are okay items, but I don't usually buy them. And that kind of lifts up the items. I won't be talking about much the crafted stuff because each player don't have all the crafted materials, so it's kind of pointless to go into it. And as for pets, I think Mystic is just the best because of the harass and the mana ability, and these are the factors that really make Mystic the best choice for her. Of course there are a few other options you can go with, like Pincer, but I feel Mystic is the ultimate choice for this like aggressive type of a poke. aggressive initiator type of Jin She build. Hopefully you learned something from this guide, and hopefully it was an enjoyable experience as well. And hopefully you will share, like, and comment and subscribe onto my channel as well. And see you guys later on the next video, whatever it may be, whatever MOBA. And thanks for watching once again.